Hey there, friends. What's going on? My name is Rabbit, and welcome to episode number 27 of our semi-blind run through Brave Fencer Musashi. In our last episode, we were able to successfully unlock the secret door that had the 4 eyes on it after completing all of the under-restaurant tomb trials and all of that fun and not so fun stuff. Manic ended up revealing to us, and not such a big surprise, honestly, that he is a selfish, greedy asshole, and he had released all the ghouls because he wanted to find the treasure that was hidden down there. Turns out it looked like it was just a shitty belt that wasn't going to be of any value. He gave it to us, said that he was sorry, left, and we took it to Connors to, hey, get it appraised and find out that it is, in fact, another piece of legendary armor. So we have the L belt, which granted us the ability to do a double jump. We also, in our last episode, headed back to the castle in order to visit with some of the folks that we had freed, and we ended up learning another technique called, Desperado something or another. We can actually check it out right now. Desperado attack. So it's box, triangle, box, triangle. Haven't tested it out yet, but just so that you can see the wombo combo, there you have it. And for the armor, here is the L button, or the L belt, with the buttons and the directions that you need to press in order to execute the skills that come with it. So you can, pardon me, friends, you can do a back jump and you can do a double jump. Pretty cool stuff, pretty cool stuff. But right now we are tasked with going to the, I think this is still closed down for a little bit. I kind of want to go back down though, because there is a room that I think we can gain access to now that we have a double jump, but I don't know if I should do that first or later, actually. You know what? Let us go ahead and just sleep to see if we can gain access to that, because I'm not sure if we can freely go back underground once we've resolved everything that is supposed to happen here. And whatever, I know I didn't need to pay the $5.50, but who cares? We got nothing but money on our hands. So with all of that being said, our major objective is to go to the church so that we can find a rope to drop down into the well, because it's dried up for whatever reason and Manic needed the water to get his restaurant back up and going. So seems like another ordinary fetch quest. I'm sure it's going to somehow be tied to the Vambi's existence and all the other events that have been unfolding. But as I already noted, I want to come back here first to make sure we're not going to be screwing ourselves out of the opportunity to get any additional treasure. I don't think we did, Musashi, but just to be careful. And this should only take a second. But something that is kind of good that is on my mind right now is the fact that we had tried getting into the church a while ago, and it didn't quite work out for us. I don't think this is the direction we need to go into. And it's not. But we couldn't get into it because the gate was locked, and Musashi even said something about needing to jump over it. At the time, I couldn't figure out how to do it, but it was just because we didn't have the ability. But now we do. So I feel like we're more than equipped to scale the side of the church. Also, we saw that we can swing on those thingy-mabobbers, so boom, baby!
Looks like I have to insert something.
Oh. So I didn't need to come here, is what you're telling me, Musashi? Oh, shit. Fuck my life. Okay, let's try this again. Boom, 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 baby. Alright, my bad, guys, my bad. You know, I'd rather try to over-prepare and over-plan what I need to do than get stuck and not know what comes next. So we'll just make a beeline for the church. I doubt the time of day is going to impact what's going to happen. I mean, we're just trying to get inside and get a rope. So let's head straight there. We know we can do the little spinny loop-de-loops. And I think that's what we're going to have to do to get some momentum. God, where is the fucking church? Here it is. So just inspect.
Looks pretty deep, and no way back up.
Yep, so gotta get the... Oh, is that the priest?
Ah, shoot. The gate's locked. But if I jump over the fence...
Okay, so he's saying the same thing. We can just try the double jump, and it doesn't... Oh! I guess it's not as fancy as I thought it was going to be. Okay. So, hi, I came to borrow the rope, but is something wrong? Why'd you lock the gate? Father White? He's sleeping. Huh. Oh, hello, Hello there, my son. Oh dear, I almost forgot. Someone stole the church's precious bell. I tried to catch the thieves and ran outside, but they tricked me and locked me outside. Oh no, then what about the rope? Well, it's inside the church. I can't get it for you. This is no laughing matter. You'll be eaten by those ghouls if you stay outside like this. That's why I locked the gate. Oh, thanks for reminding me. You remember who the thieves were? Oh, the mercenaries might have the information for that, you guys. No, they were far gone when I got outside. However, lately, I hear strange noises in the middle of the night, and because of it, I haven't had enough sleep. Oh yeah? Maybe it's just some mice? Do you think so? Then come by at 2 a.m. precisely. And I'll show you. There's definitely something wrong. Great. So we gotta come back at 2 a.m. Good God, you guys. Let's just run to the back, I guess, and you guys know the drill. We're literally just gonna be sleeping and waiting for him. Like, almost 24 hours. How absurd, but whatever, it works out. So how you guys doing? I guess another piece of the recap that I didn't include, a little embarrassing, trying to go back once again for like the third fucking time to determine how I can get access to that Minku. And again, after 5 minutes of fucking around with you guys in tow, I decided, fuck it. We'll eventually have to go back in that area anyway. There's a place that's called like Dragon Isle or something to that effect that I know we're going to have to eventually explore. So I feel pretty confident that at some point we're either going to get something that will give me that aha moment. This is what we need to get that freaking Minku, or I'm just going to be fucked and I'm not getting it. I'm honestly okay with either scenario. Don't care anymore about that stupid Minku. But I don't know, the feeling of resolving it on your own, like the issue or the secret, just feels so satisfying. Speaking of which, I already have a feeling, just as I'm recording all of this, some of y'all get a little trigger happy when it comes to dishing out spoilers. I don't personally mind you sharing things with me, but just be mindful of other people. Oh God, it's only 1 a.m. reading along with you. Don't spill too many of the beans. Like, I've been pretty consistent in my gameplays that I record everything in batches, so a lot of the tips that people leave in real time, either I already figured out how to do it or I got through the dungeon and so I don't really need the spoiler after all. But if it's like 3 days later or 3 episodes later that I end up sharing everything with you guys, it's like by that point you might have already spoiled it for someone else who's watching in real time with me. So I know this is kind of late to give you the heads up about that, but pretty much the same as it's always been. Just try to keep any spoilers to yourself until you know like the full batch of videos have come out, or if you're watching this like a year later and the game or the playlist for this Let's Play series is marked complete, then I don't care what you write in there because everything's already up there for someone to skip ahead if they really want to know how a specific area ends. But for those who are watching blindly or semi-blindly as I'm playing through it, I just would appreciate it, you know, keep it a little under wraps, at least until the resolution for some of the areas or the dungeons have already played out on camera. Okay, anyway, back to gameplay. So Musashi says, I came at 2 a.m., just like he said. He's still sleeping. What are you doing? What? Oh, it's you, my son. Listen carefully now. That doesn't sound good. These noises must be those ghouls. See? Didn't I tell you, my son? Hey, Monk, is there a way to get inside? Let's see. Is there not, or is there? I have an idea. You can climb onto the roof, then climb into the hole where the bell used to be. How am I going to get onto the roof, pal? I'll help. I'll crouch down, and then you stand on my back. You should then be able to jump onto the roof. Okay. I don't know if I like this idea, but I guess it works. Let's do it. I love that they didn't give me an option, though, to say no or to say, hey, let me at least rest and make sure I got my shit together.
Of you to have the same name as Brave Fencer Musashi. Hey, be quiet. Who are you anyway? I'm Bubbles. Because of my beauty, I won second in the Miss Thirst Quencher contest.
Who won first?
Miss Thirst Quencher? Don't you mean the contest for old hags?
Oh!
How dare you, you little runt! Like just because Sis won first place and I was stuck with second. Just like the princess. Why are all the women I meet like this? Like the cat's got your tongue? Well, whatever. Give me Lumina. Ha! I'll show you what it feels like to be shredded by Lumina. whimpering. Time for Denton! Come out, Bambi soldiers!
Oh God, what the fuck?
Whoa! You play fair, don't you? You got a whole army! Like it's because you're such a little brat. Ta-ta! Gotta go home and take a shower, you know? Shoot! Better start pulverizing them before...
Before what? Oh my God. Okay, you guys. Shoot, what are these ghouls? Okay, I know we're a little bit early on time, but just to try to keep all of the battle into one episode, and in case this is going to be a struggle bus and is going to take me 10 minutes in and of itself to overcome, I just figured it's better for us to have this be a little bit more brief and then, yeah, avoid a 25 plus minute long video. Although I know they happen. Let's just leave it where it's at. I gotta say, Musashi has quite the mouth on him, but we will see what is going to go into fighting these Vampies when we come back together in episode number 28. So thanks as always for watching, friends. I am your host, Rabbit, and this is my semi-blind run in Brave Fencer Musashi. I'll see you guys soon.